Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another Here's to Your Weekend, episode number 28. So yes, I hope everyone had a positive and productive week. I know for myself that could have been the case if it wasn't for a few things, but I still continue to make progress in some of the projects I'm working on. Definitely did that this week. There were some other things that I was trying to get to this week that just didn't necessarily work out as smoothly as I would think they would have, or I thought they would have. And everything's still okay. Everything's still good. But it made me think about a few things. It's like, in a sense, how precious our time is. I think, a lot of times, people kind of, are free with their time. They let people invade their time, or they let people waste their time. And I think that definitely did happen for me this week. I had a few meetings, or I actually had one meeting that I was supposed to kind of go to that was supposed to, in a sense, be not as involved as I thought it would be. And I did some pre-work to kind of just kind of give people the heads up about what the situation was. And for whatever reason, that didn't get passed down the line, and it just kind of ended up being a whole day lost. So, even after I got home, I was still just kind of like wondering, how the heck did that happen? How the heck did that happen? And I just wasn't, because I like to be in a space where, I know how things are going to go and be prepared for that. I think sometimes maybe I do that too much, and it's just not necessarily something that everyone does. They don't necessarily respect other people's time in that same way. And I had a little bit of a feeling that was going to go that way, but I didn't stop it ahead of time. So you got to deal with it. So that was one thing that happened this week that kind of made the week go not as good as it could have. And so I'm just kind of getting back from that. Again, like I said, I was still making progress, still putting that time in on the projects I'm working on, trying to get those completed by the end of the year. But it was just that one thing that kind of stuck with me, that kind of made me think about, we don't necessarily think about how precious our time is, especially if you're working towards something. If you just have time to burn, do what you do, but I don't think everyone has that luxury, or even that ability to burn time and do nothing, or not get anything accomplished. So that was one thing that kind of bothered me this week. But again, like I said, I still got the projects moved forward. I think there's a quote that goes something like, try to be better than you were the day before. Get more things done than the day before. Even Gary Vaynerchuk talks about, trying to, just trying to work with yourself and in your means, but each day trying to do a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. So yeah, again, I hope everyone had a positive, productive week. It's the weekend. Let's talk about the weekend. Hope you're getting some rest and relaxation in. Thanksgiving is this next coming week, so we want to be prepared for that. Or at least I want to be prepared for that, in the sense that, I have a deadline coming up on the 23rd for my next writing project for Video Maker Magazine, so I want to be able to have that one kind of squared away even before that, so I can enjoy the Thanksgiving celebrations, and even pre-celebrations. But yeah, I don't know, I did a little studying with a friend of mine just before I set in to do this video, and he's a Jehovah's Witness, so that's his kind of belief, that's his background. And he showed me a verse that shows, or at least explains, the situation about things that happen, in people's lives, whether they're tragic or they're not tragic, but they seem in a way to be negative, and we always think that in some way God is involved in that, Again, I'm not prescribing to this, I'm just kind of talking about what I learned today. And at least in his faith, in his Bible, it says that God has no involvement in any of those things. He just kind of, it says allows them to happen. It's like if someone dies, I've always kind of been to the belief that it was God's plan, that was part of God's plan. And then, to hear someone kind of think a little differently on that and just kind of say, he had nothing to do like that. And it was like, he could have stopped it, if he wanted to. That's what I would believe. He can do anything, right? He could have stopped that. But I think, and he didn't even say it was the devil, so it was kind of interesting to kind of hear that. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but obviously it's probably because it just recently happened or recently came up. But interesting perspective. I always like to learn a little bit more, about life and that kind of thing. I don't think I'll ever know everything, but it was an interesting perspective to kind of understand that God has really no involvement in the things that bad happen to us. It just happens. It's just like the luck of the draw. And I don't know if I'm fully in on that, but like I said, it kind of gave me a little food for thought on this Here's to Your Weekend episode. So again, hope everyone had that positive, productive week going into the weekend. Get some rest and relaxation. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what we do with the channel, definitely subscribe. And being that I brought that topic up, let me know what you think about when bad things happen to us. And when I say bad things, I mean like you lose your job, you have a death in the family, you have just net bad things. You're in a car accident, you wreck your car, you get injured, that kind of thing. Let me know how you believe in what you believe that is. I think what's I could also even say on that is that he also mentioned that the things that we go through that are tough like that makes us stronger. And I always believe that there's if you don't die out of it, it just makes you stronger. And I get that, but if you want to comment on that, definitely leave that in the comment box below. I know it's a little different outside of what I've been doing, but I'm trying to get this conversation started with people out there, and get some feedback going, and help enlighten myself a little bit more by hearing other people's points of view. Definitely helps. So if you want to leave that comment in the comment box below, if you want to share with me what you had going this week, whether it was a win or a loss, definitely leave that in the comment box below. So like we always do this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go. Yeah. Here's to the Weekend, episode number 28.